right, sweet.
Welcome to our stream of Shawnee State University versus Ferris State. This is our academy team going up against Ferris State here. What are your Are they still undefeated this season so
I
far?
believe currently, yes, they are still undefeated right now.
All right. I mean, they've been kind of getting their stuff together compared to last season.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like their chemistry's growing. Their strats with the new season update. I believe they're trying to adapt with that, like the meta changing and everything.
Yeah, seeing Civis on Doomfist, this is interesting out of him. I don't know how much time he's been putting into it, so I'm excited to see.
Yeah, last time I was here commentating a few weeks ago, I think he pulled out the Doomfist and he was actually kind of like doing pretty well, like with the support of his with the help of his supports. He was actually kind of able to be that annoying Doomfist that we all love and hate. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
But first game here on Lijiang Tower. Last time, if I remember correctly, they were playing on this map, and they were able to get up to like 80% on almost every point, but then got reverse sweep. So I'm kind of curious to see how they really counter that here today.
As long as Civis doesn't poke too far forward. Oh, looks like they're looking in a good position right now.
Right.
With they're up one tank.
Yup. And here, Civis is trying to just poke in because he knows that they don't have any bulky characters to really help out.
No supports for the rest of their team.
Ooh, now Diesel going down there, making it a 4v5, and their tank is back. So it's going to be interesting to see how they really hold on to this point capture here.
Right, it looks like an appropriate response. An unfortunate pick for our Sojourn going down.
Going down, especially when our healer's already down and he's not back yet. It's actually he just came back. So let's see how they he goes down again. Both healers are down at the moment, and I believe this is going to be a point take for Ferris State here.
So good. We got 50% off that.
Right. Yep. A good little starting lead. Gives them time to kind of regroup, reset, try to maybe take a different approach. They don't really have to change it up because they did get the 50%. So if they just do that again, they should just be able to secure this first point. But let's see how Ferris State is able to hold it off here.
Oh.
Yeah, Hanzo ult
immediately
coming
losing
out.
one from that Hanzo ult, putting us in a rough position. Would not be surprised if our team backed off, but looks like Civis is trying to...
Yeah, they seem to be trying to just tank here.
Yeah, he's got his charge punch. He's really looking to use it. Oh, Tracer's looking for the pulse. Looks like it's going to come out on this tank here soon. Or no, okay. Unnecessary.
Yeah, I think they might not even use it here because they just got 4 picks here. So I think they just get the point here. 42 for Ferris State there, 51 for Shawnee at the moment.
Yeah, Fox knows that Echo's up there.
Right, he is aware
that
Echo is going to drop somewhere, and he just catches him off.
Down he goes.
Especially with probably like a 15-second delay, that's going to set back Ferris State a little bit because they're going to have to either push with 4 people or wait another 10 seconds for the respawn.
For sure. With them being up 1, if they can capitalize on that Hanzo, it looks like Pulse just came out, and there it goes.
Yep,
yeah.
Gets the Hanzo, and now it's, Mauga popping.
This is dangerous for Civis.
This is dangerous for Civis, but luckily Civis is the only one that was caught in it, so I think they might be able to rebound from this. Oh, never mind. There goes the Sojourn and the Kiriko ult coming out.
Yep, that's alright. Looks like with that Kiriko ult, it puts our team in a better spot.
Right.
Since we were already on the back foot.
Right. Right now, Lucio and Echo having both their ults, and Kiriko just used it. So right now, they have 2 ults, we have 1, and we might be able to just delay them just enough for some more ult charge there, as you can see.
Of course, with us getting to 99, we only have 1. If our team is fast enough, they could try and bait out some of the enemy's ults and then go back for a final fight.
Yeah, I
being
think,
up in ult
I think
economy.
the move here would probably be trying to bait out that Lucio ult and then maybe popping Sojourn's ultimate and just trying to get the
For sure.
squishies.
With the early Tracer pick.
Yep. The Fox takes out Ice, and now it's a 5v4, and they're pushing onto site. All they need to do is get 1 team kill, and they win this first point on Lijiang. There's
outcomes
the
B,
Lucio
outcomes Duke. Looks like their tank is
another
really
pulse bomb
hurting.
coming out and takes out the Lucio. So that's actually a big advantage. Both healers going down, and
Shawnee State definitely has the advantage here,
yeah,
especially
right now
with their
they get
team
the
falling.
point. And I think as long as they can kill this Tracer in time, yep, there we go. That's first point to Shawnee State University on Lijiang Tower.
Beautiful gameplay.
That was very interesting because it wasn't really a long. It was just Shawnee got the first possession, they lost it, and then they just got it back. So it wasn't really a back and forth battle that you usually kind of see on control points.
Right, especially playing Doomfist on this inside map. You don't see a lot of Doomfist play there.
Right.
You typically see a lot more brawl. Typically what you see from FERRIS State playing Mauga. And especially since they're swapping Mei here. I would have expected to see Shawnee State's comp on the last map on this map.
Right.
So I'm curious to see what FERRIS State's pulling out the Mei
And the
Doomfist. Okay.
And the Doomfist, right?
Doomfist.
So they're kind of switching to like you said, like the comp that you would have expected to see on this from our team.
Yeah.
FERRIS State is doing exactly that. So it's kind of gonna be interesting to see this Doom v Doom here with the DPS
Right.
is also kind of switching up.
Symmetra did get a big buff in this, actually in the patch that came out today. Their Doomfist looking really low.
Oh, there's
Civ's trying to capitalize on it.
Interesting. What did she get? Did she
She got more DPS, and her turrets had a bug fix so that her turrets now correctly apply the DPS passive that
Oh.
reduces healing from everybody.
Right. Oh, okay. That's
So
interesting.
she's going to be kind of a menace this season.
I was gonna say, is she gonna be more like in the mix now? Since
More than likely, on maps like this, typically Symmetra buffs just make her that much more better. And Civ is getting the Lucio pick and the other support pick.
Yeah,
Looks
I
like
mean,
it's going to be a team fight for
right now
Shawnee.
Diesel is the only one that's down, and everybody else, that was a team kill right there, and 1 for 5. I think Shawnee will be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it looks like our Tracer is just going unchecked, already on 80% pulse charge.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest things as Tracer. Like, if you can kind of just like be annoying and like be a pest and be basically unchecked, like the Fox is.
Absolutely,
Like,
just pinging everyone, applying that passive.
like we saw in the last point as well, he was able to get, I think, 4 pulse bombs off, which is pretty impressive given that it wasn't that bit like long of a team fight.
Mei, oof.
Mei just putting up her wall as a mechanism to stop the damage intake, I guess. That was a little interesting.
Definitely gives them enough space. The pulse bomb comes out, forces out ice block. Looks like their Doom might. Oh, yep, down goes their Doom.
Yup. The wall bows up, but the boys are pushing in. They say no, we can
Does
take
not
them out
matter.
here, and yeah, the wall will not be enough to avoid this team kill here, and there they go. And now they're trying to retreat.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the intent of this Mei here is. Coming out of FERRIS State, you typically see a Tracer or some other fast player here, like an Echo,
Right.
on a map like
they
this. Yeah. So
that is very interesting. Like Mei, honestly, like as good as she is, and if you're really good with her, she can be very like game changing. You know, like team kills. But
right. And okay, outcoming both their supports and their
Doomfist.
and their Doomfist ult.
Yep. But we still somehow are kind of.
The outcomes out Mei ult.
Oh yeah, that.
This is going to be a point take for FERRIS State, I think.
Yep. See, that's what Mei's good for. Like when
Securing
it's like
kills.
situations like that, and everybody's on site, especially on a site like this where it's just compact. You know what I'm saying? It's like
For sure.
a male can basically guarantee a team kill if done right. So that was probably the intent that they came out with. But Shawnee State's sitting pretty at 99% here. All they need, again, is 1 team kill, and they guarantee this point take.
Right. The outcomes of Sojourn. All we have to do is just kite this. We just don't even need to peek that.
Okay, yeah, no, yep. We just
Looks
gotta
like
wait
this
it out.
is exactly what's happening. Civis being a little dangerous, taking poke with this. This is putting Shawnee State in a very good position. Oh, I think we're
here
going to
comes
see a
the
big
pulse
pulse
bomb.
bomb coming up. Go for it, Fox. Come on.
Ooh,
Out comes
okay.
ice block.
He might, yup. Perfect. Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, he comes back, the recall.
Okay.
The good recall. They're down 1 person right now.
Putting
Mei
us up.
is out of the
Immediate
count.
Great focus fire
There goes
right
the
on that
Kiri
Kiri.
throw, but Sojourn trades him with her right click. But right now, I think it's
Just Sojourn.
Just Sojourn, yep. So that might be the point.
It looks like they have Symmetra. They're going to get a TP off here. They're going to have 2 on point.
Yeah, they. Yep.
Doom looks like he's going to come back. We
Let's-
can't be cocky with this.
Yeah, they cannot. They really gotta try. Oh,
Down
there
goes them 2.
Yep.
Looking at Doomfist here.
Tried to contest, and here comes a Lucio. He's
Yep,
just
down
gonna
goes.
try
Oh,
and contest as
Civis.
well.
He must have been putting time on Doomfist.
Yeah, because like I said, even the last time I saw him, it wasn't bad, but it definitely looked like he was trying to get in the groove of being able to play that Doomfist.
Looks like he's found his groove.
He definitely has found a certain groove, and Shawnee State wins the first set 1-0 on Lijiang Tower. What are your thoughts on that? That was definitely interesting.
I gotta say, our academy team is definitely impressing me with their Doom comp here.
Right.
Having a dedicated Sojourn player and a Tracer, having a Tracer just be able to eat their entire backline, almost entirely unchecked.
Right.
I'm looking. This team is really.
All right,
there's Diesel. There's Diesel giving his push-up.
With his ritualistic push-ups. Give me 10! No, this is what keeps them going, man. Just staying active, having a good mental state going into the games itself, But I have seen these guys practicing a lot, almost every single day, just improving, doing strats, and I've actually participated in a few of their practices, and you can kind of tell, like, when they practice, they have a certain way of approaching each kind of game mode. Like,
right.
If it's Flashpoint, they have a certain way they want to approach it. If it's Control Point, like we saw, they have a certain way they want to approach it.
Of course.
So it's definitely coming together, as we just saw there in the 2-0 sweep. But it's gonna be interesting. How does this exactly work? So the next is gonna be
the next map will be hybrid. So we're more than likely looking at Kings Row. It's about the only map that gets played this season, as typically.
I mean, it is probably the best.
It's one of my favorite maps, and I think a lot of people.
It's the Shawnee special, right?
It absolutely is.
Do we get the FERRIS probably gets the choice of map though, right?
They do absolutely get the choice of map. We get choice of side on this, so we'll more than likely take defense.
Okay.
Most people do.
Okay.
And I don't.
Is there a reason for that? Like a.
Typically, it lets you see what the opponent's hand is before you have to go in unchecked.
Right.
So it gives you a goal to reach for, because if you're just reaching for the end of the map, it feels really far out of reach. But if you know you only have to get halfway, you can do different strats, such as just save up all your ults and just alt dump them.
Right, alt dump, exactly. It makes approaching attack a lot easier, because like now I realize, like, when you attack first, it's like the whole pressure's on you, where it's like you have to be the one to set the boundary of like how far you push the payload.
Right.
But when you're chasing, you can kind of, like you said, like work around the alt dumps and like combination ults to like really get there. So that makes sense. Yeah. So I think we might be defending first, and it's gonna be interesting to see what map they choose.
No update at the moment.
Right now we're still waiting on the map change, but just interesting to see, because the academy team is undefeated, like I said, and kind of shows like why they're kind of coming out strong. Like, they're not really making mistakes or getting picked off out of position.
Yeah, Civis is playing very aggressively within reason. He's not getting instantly picked, and I'm not sure if that is at the fault of the enemies, if they just can't capitalize off of it, or if it's Civis being appropriately matched, where he's not overextending super far to where his team can't bail him out.
Right, exactly. Especially with like the new season, like I used to play a lot of tank. I haven't touched tank because I feel like I can't do anything without just getting absolutely shredded.
Of course, yeah, so, and that's the same feelings as our resident happy on academy.
That's how you feel on varsity.
Yeah, on varsity.
Because that's what I've heard from pretty much every person that I knew mained tank.
Yeah,
I pretty much see them only playing like DPS or support now, which is interesting to see, because I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll change it a little bit. Maybe because they came out with a patch today, and I'm gonna assume it's not only Symmetra that got like.
No, they were. I personally haven't looked through all the patch notes, but they have hit a lot of the characters.
Right.
I know globally the DPS passive got reduced by 5% from 20 to 15.
Oh, nice.
Which was, in my opinion, absolutely needed. As fun as it is as a DPS player, and I can see the smile on our resident Tracer player over there who likes to go unchecked, applying 20% reduced healing to everybody
is very.
It's a little oppressive at times. And you as the DPS can also feel it from the enemies.
Because like before, like last season, when there was nothing like that. It was like you could just dive in and just get saved, like completely bailed out. You know
Right,
what I
and
mean?
now it's a lot tougher.
Yeah, you got to be a lot more mindful when you actually dive or when you're out of position. You can't like just get caught because then
Yeah.
leaving your team for what, like 12 seconds, right? The respawn.
Yeah, it looks like I know currently I think it's 15, and it's been that way for quite a bit of
Wow,
time.
right.
So yeah, leaving the team for a long time.
No
just for-
damage, no help. It's 45. It kind of just leaves
Yeah.
your team stranded. So
Yeah, in higher levels of play, one pick, as long as you can't get an instant counter pick, it's about a guaranteed fight win.
yeah, exactly. Like this isn't like at that level, obviously,
Right.
but you can still kind of see it. Where,
Absolutely,
like,
yeah.
You see one healer go down, and then you see the team diving all the
Yeah,
other squishes. Cause,
yeah, especially with the way our academy team is, they're very aggressive. With the way they've been playing. So as soon as you can just see one of those enemies go down, it is you hit speed
Yep.
and you go.
Yep.
And I think it's playing very well with
It
them.
is, yeah. They don't really have a counter for it, but we have got our map here. I believe we're playing on Eichenwald,
Looks like I can. Oh,
which is interesting.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite hybrid maps, but that's just because I've been playing since the game came out. So
Of course,
Eichenwald.
yeah. I
Reinhardt lore and
love
everything.
the flavor of Eichenwald.
Right.
The lore of Reinhardt. It's also one of my favorites. After they released their cinematic, seeing I think Baldric sitting down in his throne that we're about to see.
Yeah, right there. Actually,
right here
you
at
just
the,
passed it. Yep.
Yeah. Or
Oh no,
right there, yeah.
right there.
There
I thought
he
you were going
is.
the other way. There he is. Yep.
This map definitely brings chills thinking about the
Because one of the
thinking
OGs,
about the lore
you know?
of it. Yeah.
You kind of play this map and you like get thrown back to the old days when it was 6 players,
Absolutely.
no roles, like
yeah.
a Reinhardt and a Roadhog combined with like
Yeah.
Bastion with a shield, like crazy times. But
Yeah.
one of the OG maps and still I think one of the best hybrid maps in the game.
For sure. Feeling it or playing it now with the 5v5, it feels quite a bit more tough.
Right.
Because you almost need a guaranteed comp swap
Right.
once you hit second point. So I'm curious to see how our team will adapt to this.
What are your thoughts on this composition right now of both teams? Really,
I
we're
think
putting out the Ram and the Sombra now.
I think this is a fairly standard. Looks like a fairly standard dive comp.
Okay,
The only
yeah.
thing is instead of playing Diva, we're not Zen. Okay. There must have been something in the patch notes that I missed.
No, I think he's just doing it for the pizza emote. Look
yeah.
at because they're all just
Yeah.
letting out. Watch, they're gonna
Okay,
switch.
there it is,
Yep,
yeah.
Tracer, and then he's gonna go Lucio.
Opening up with Ram here with a more divey comp. Curious to see how this will play out for him. I think
Yeah.
Civis will have the skills to pull it off. But
Right, because Ram is still very much in meta, right? Even
for
after
sure,
everything.
I think for sure, based on what our tank player's been saying from after today, for sure. But playing into Mauga and Bastion, looks like it might be a little
Tough.
rough. And getting
It'll be
walled.
tough. Yeah, and
Needs
they
to find
have
his
right.
leave.
Oh no,
It's
Diesel
looking very
getting caught
dangerous.
there. He teleports in to save the Ram, but
Yeah, no.
gets antied. Unfortunately.
Seeing the Bastion, the Mei, and the Mauga here, I really hope to see.
A switch.
Yep.
There
All
it
right.
is.
Civis is on lock. He knew immediately that it just was
Not
not
gonna
fun to
work.
play into.
Yep.
Was not going to work.
Right, but now they have kind of a proper dive comp
For sure.
with the Diva as well.
There goes Diva pushing off the Mei. Perfect.
Just approaching it from different angles, high ground,
Yeah,
low ground,
the-
middle ground, side ground.
Yeah.
Kind of not really like giving the enemies not an
Yeah.
opportunity to just like focus fire on one area. Like the Bastion's probably shooting up top.
For sure.
The
They're Mauga
Mauga's
pushing
focusing
this way,
tank.
looking a little dangerous.
Yeah, he gonna go for the Bastion.
Civis pushing
here.
right into the Bastion.
Left, but also out of mech,
Big
and also
pulse
get
on the Ana. This looks like a fairly even fight.
yeah, they actually
With that
might
Bastion
pull
hurting.
it out if they're able to get that Bastion. Bastion's down, Anna's down. Ooh, May able to secure the Sojourn and the Baby Diva. But we still have Diesel on point, but it's not enough at the moment. Ice taking out 3 of them.
Yeah. As we would say, we respawn a bit faster. We're a bit closer than defenses here.
Especially for the start point. Yep, exactly.
Absolutely, yeah. It looks like the enemies do get back in time,
Right.
but we might be able to catch them off guard while they are still setting up.
Yeah. Let's see here. They're
It's like Moira forcing their fade. If they can get on that Moira,
yeah, they might be able to
or
take her
even
out.
the Ana here.
Ooh, a Bastion down.
Bastion,
There
that's
goes
a
one.
big
Gets antied.
Moira
Diesel
no fade
goes down.
again?
So right now, Ooh, the Mei ultimate coming out here, but it doesn't really get anybody.
It's all right for our team.
Yeah,
we're
just
not on
pushing
it.
them off site. There goes their Ana, but there goes our Sojourn.
Honestly, I think this is perfect. They dropped 3 ults. They dropped Cage Fight. They dropped Mei ult. They dropped Nano, and all we did is we beat it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think
we only used Lucio?
only beat from Lucio coming out here.
And we're about to get 3 more ults. So I think if they ult dump here properly and just,
Absolutely. I'm
are
hoping
able
in
to
this
get
next
picked.
fight we can take first point.
D.Va getting her
Yep.
her ultimate here, so let's see if she's going to use it on site here.
This is a big D.Va bomb. It looks like it might come up here soon.
Because they're all very close together, pushing in. I don't think he's
pushing
going to use it yet, though, because he knows he can probably get a pick or 2.
Out comes
Pulls
D.Va
it out.
bomb.
Yep. Doesn't get anybody,
No squish.
but is able to push the Moira into a little corner, kind of wasting her ultimate here. But, ooh, Mei looking half here, and they're trying to get her, but here comes the Ice Cube.
We do force out Mei blocking. Mei looks like it could die here.
Might still die. Oh my
That
god,
tank's looking
she is
pretty low,
living
too.
because of Malga's lifesteal, but just not
goes
enough.
Malga.
There
Looks
goes
like that'll be
Malga,
us.
and that's a guaranteed. No, actually, they came back in time, but Bastion going down, and Ana's probably going to die here too. Can't really do much without your big boys.
Yep.
So.
I think just there they had committed too many. FERRIS State had committed too many ults on that, and Shawnee was just able to capitalize off it.
Yeah.
They were able to recognize that too many ults were coming out. They only committed 1, and they just were able to.
They were up on ults, so
yeah,
basically
absolutely.
came out, and the Moira tried to stop it, but the D.Va bomb pushed her into the room, which probably wasted like 2 or 3 seconds of her beam not having a good angle or being able to contest too much.
Yeah.
So the payload has started moving here with 2.5 minutes to get it to the next point. The comps are staying the same.
Yep. Out comes
except
another
the
male.
Junkrat and the Brigitte. That's interesting. They pull out the Junkrat and the Brig.
Yep, we are up 1 right now. Looks like we might be able to take this fight. Yeah, looks like this fight is going to be guaranteed for Shawnee State.
Yep, there goes the Junkrat and the Mei.
Yep, looks like we might be able to.
Oh, Moira used her dash. She
commit.
might die here. No, she gets saved by her tank, but that's all right.
That's you're right. We force out their Malga's lifesteal ability.
Yep.
Puts us in a good position for this next fight. And it looks like he's just gonna try and walk back to high ground here.
FERRIS is not even actually contesting the point at the moment, so Shawnee's just moving it. But
Civis can leave for free.
Yeah, I think that's what Civis was really trying to do. Just like
an unfortunate pick.
Ooh, he
but
might.
We have beat for this cage fight. Looks like
Malga
going down.
Yeah, wow, that was a good beat, and they're both down 1 right now. Civis using his ultimate, not getting
not
anything.
enough.
But I think Diesel's
like just
also
going to be a
go
fight
down
win for FERRIS here.
Possibly, yeah. Diesel's also cool. Almost got away, but the soldier swap from Mei.
Yeah, Soldier. They just pulled out Old Man
Sigma.
Old Man Sigma.
They have Sigma. And
Civis recognizing the swaps. He's gonna also be taking.
Oh, he
goes
taking
Monkey.
Okay. Yeah, and then we have a Life Weaver too. So like, I think they're just gonna play around this right here.
It's entirely fine. If we can look to, I think here the optimal goal would be to force out Moira's Fade and then get on her.
Oh right, yeah, just try to pick her off, right?
Fox managing to get an early pick with her pulse bomb.
Yup. Now it's trying to dive the Junkrat. Probably gonna get the Junkrat here if they're able to.
Almost, not quite enough.
Winston getting trapped. That might have honestly saved Junkrat a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
As we're seeing here, the
Tracer just going uncontested,
Tracer
not
pretty much
able to
unchecked.
recall in time.
I don't think he was expecting that that bomb right there. So
yeah, Shawnee being pressed for time. They can't exactly retreat, but they can't go in just yet. They're down
they
too
have
much.
they have to stall as much as they can before jumping onto cart because it's only 2 people right now.
Yeah.
Against the whole 5. So let's see if they're able to make this
We do get
work
touch.
here. There you go.
No ults built by Shawnee State, and I think it's just gonna be. I think we're gonna
as
stop
far
it
as
there.
we go. Yeah. Right. I mean, they get halfway through, a little bit more than halfway through the first point or the second point, and they don't. I'm not sure if this is far enough, honestly, because
I definitely think if we can hold that first point for at least as long as the opposing team did,
yeah,
we'll be sitting in a very
Decent.
very good position.
Right.
it'll be a bit hard to though, and they definitely have to be careful on how quick they swap or how slow they swap.
Right.
Rather, once they hit that second point.
Right.
It looked like we were lagging just a bit behind. That might have been what sealed us a little bit.
Yeah. Because
Um,
in the end, we didn't have any ults, and we basically just didn't have the whole team to push at once with 15 seconds remaining, which is just
Right.
a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, in that final fight, the pulse bomb pick was big, but with our Sojourn going down, and just not having any ults, it kind of sealed us about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
From end of that round.
A proper push, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Going into this round though, I'm excited to see what we'll be getting into. Let's see
Yeah.
what we pull out on.
Ooh, the Mercy coming out.
Oh, that's
with
the Beast Trigger special.
Sigma. Yeah, that is the Beast Trigger special, the Mercy.
I know.
And we have.
I know it must have been this just before this patch. I know with that 20% damage reduction, you hit the Mercy, you hit the person she's healing for. I know it must have been
Tough.
really. It had to have been tough.
Yeah.
They're going for a close hold here. Might just be getting the early dynamite.
Yeah.
They're just going for early dynamite here.
Yep. And they're also completely switching up the strat. The only one that they have stuck with is Sojourn here. So
Yep, they're definitely playing more poke heavy, but playing in FERRIS State's dive, it might be.
yeah, FERRIS is fully diving, but
down goes
they able to get the
Winston, down goes Mercy. A big dynamite coming up by the Fox.
The Genji picking up the Sojourn. This is not looking
Yep,
too good for Shawnee.
absolutely huge rock by Civis
Ooh,
here.
yeah,
that
might save them. Yeah,
too.
Civis is pulling it out right now. He's
really
he's
need to
dealing
save
with
the
the whole.
Baptiste.
He's really out here throwing rocks at everybody.
Yeah, looks like a pretty neutral fight. If FERRIS State comes back faster, they might have been able to capitalize on that more than
Then they
they've
did.
gotten. Yep.
Yep.
But I think we're still down one, so Monkey comes in here.
Just trying to, just trying to pressure a little bit. Let him know that we're here.
Yep.
But,
Great shotgun.
Monkey might go down again.
Oh,
Oh,
the
Sombra getting
Sojourn
rocked.
getting rocked.
Yup. That he's gonna tell you away, but he might be able to.
Civ
get
is
caught.
hunting their Sombra. The Sombra's one. He pulled off.
Yeah. The Genji picking our Ashe, but Civis is still fighting on point here, and he might still be able to win this.
Yeah, he's very.
Ooh.
Oh man, Diesel is doing God's work out here, trying to keep
Diesel
Civis
is
alive.
really
Looks like
fighting
we're gonna
to
get
keep his
window
tank
here.
alive.
Not able to get it off in time.
It's unfortunate, but the Civis ult comes
Big
out.
Civis ult.
Gets one. Oh, Fox picking up
Fox with
the
the
Sombra.
headshots.
Oh, he's having a little bit of trouble trying to deal with this Genji. He's gotten killed by the Genji every single time. But
That's all right with Beast Trigger swapping to a Brig here.
Yeah.
Definitely a smart move into the dive here,
Right.
and relax swapping off the Sojourn to the Reaper.
Reaper, yeah, that's also a pretty good pick for the Monkey, I would say, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
he's able to shred him when he jumps in.
The only thing I'd be worried about here is Civis playing Sigma into Monkey, but also he hasn't died yet, so I can't complain too much on that.
That was my concern as well. Like when I saw the Monkey, I was like, oh, this is not going to be too well for Civis, but he's with the help of his healers, he's able to just barely kind of stick. Oh,
hitting another
great
massive rock.
Ooh, yup. Ashe just tagging up the Sombra so she doesn't go invisible, and yeah, that's everybody except Monkey, and Monkey should be going down here any second, and
Down he goes, yes.
that was a 1-for-4, and I think Genji used his ultimate.
Yep.
Coalescence was used.
Genji,
Monkey
Beat.
was used, and Beat was used. So
Yeah.
the only ult they have right now is
EMP, which
Yeah.
this is it's no ultimate to just shrug off. It definitely provides a lot of explode potential, a lot of burst damage coming out. But
right.
with Bob, as long as Fox places his Bob on point and Bob just puts in work, Bob also got properly fixed with the patch notes here today, so he'll also be applying that 20% passive.
Okay. I got
This will
you.
be I think this will be a big ult. Okay,
Here comes that Sombra. Everybody's already less than half, and
Bob comes out.
Bob
Looks like
does come out. Might have been
unfortunate
a little bit
position
too
for him.
late. Yeah, because Civis uses his ult, gets picked off. Bob is used, but he also gets picked off. And Diesel used window, and nothing unfortunately came out of it. So the first point, FERRIS State is able to capture, but let's see how Shawnee really counters this, because we see the Maverick coming out. We see everything
Sombra.
else. Yeah,
Sombra coming out, keeping
out.
the same support line.
Yeah, keeping the same support line. I think the support is doing a decent job. It's just
For sure. I imagine Baptiste might be a little hard here.
yeah.
Playing into their dive comp, but with the Brig, I don't think it's nearly as awful as it could be.
Yeah, right. But the ram swap from FERRIS kind of seemed to work there, because I think that was the first fight they used with Ram after switching from Monkey. And
yeah, Civ is just getting absolutely blown up. He needs to press his E
oh
key.
my God, he's still alive.
Oh, and out comes Relax with his special move coming from Reaper.
Yeah,
Oh.
Death Blossom not really picking up much though. I think only one
Absolutely.
kill, but that one
He's managing
kill,
to clean up though.
yeah, that one kill pretty much changes the whole flow of the fight. So
Yeah, if they can hunt down this Ramatra here,
I think he retrieves just back in time with just enough health to not die there. So
it's entirely fine. No overextending here from Shawnee State.
yep, Ramatra with his ultimate and Rowan just jumping off the map there.
He just could not find a place to stick his teleport. It looks like.
Yeah,
We're gonna need those ults now. Hopefully we can
yeah.
see EMP come out here first.
This was not a good time for him to throw his
Out
life
comes
away. There
EP.
comes out the Fox ult, but there comes out the Genji ult, and
Yep,
he's
that
just
Lucio
going
looking real tasty. He's only at half health. Still at half health.
Ooh, there goes Break.
Matra
Ram
low.
is very low in his ultimate, but
Finally looking at the
there
Lucio
goes
just in
Lucio.
time.
Rowan coming back just in time and getting that Lucio pick. Might have just saved it. They have to defend a minute here, and
It's absolutely doable. I think this
Very
fight is very winnable. They got the tank kill. They
Ooh,
should capitalize on this hack
yeah,
here.
I think that might be it. Just because
Not quite. Coalescence coming out. This is very still winnable
this
fight.
is very winnable because there comes out. Oh, Relax Omnu pops his ultimate, but he gets hacked, I believe, by Sombra's ult.
Yep.
And
Tivis
there
popping
comes
cage
Tivis
fight.
ult, but I think he's just gonna
Not
get
enough.
because he
They
doesn't
had
have
beat for
anybody
it.
with him. Yeah, and the second game goes to FERRIS State. That's 1-1 in the best of 5, and
Yeah.
that was pretty interesting to watch.
It was. I definitely coming with that comp out. That comp coming out in the second point. Very surprising. I would expect a more long range comp coming out
Right.
there, but with how close they needed to hold, with Cart being only about halfway through second point,
Right.
it definitely made sense, and they were still able to pull off about 2.5 minutes off, forcing the enemy team, I believe, into overtime, and having great ult cycles. I'd like to say.
I think one thing that did cost him was I think Relax Omni was trying to find a place to teleport, like you said, like by jumping off, but he missed. Which, especially when the payload is right under that overpass.
Yeah.
Like if you just throw your life away, it's a 5v4, and you're basically kind of giving it to them.
Of course,
But he did come back, and he did start cleaning up after.
Right.
But I
He
think that
he definitely pulled back his mistake from that fight. Not able to putting his team in a pretty precarious situation there.
Right.
But they managed to come back from it, but it seemed after that it was just kind of a trickle fest where it was who
One
could
by
look
one
at
by
who
one.
fast
Right.
enough, who could get the kills fast enough.
Who gets the picks? Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, second game going to to FERRIS State, and that makes it 1-1. And the third game is Flashpoint, I believe, and
Yep.
we're
going to
traveling
Suravasa.
Suravasa back home.
Yeah,
That's
this is the
pretty awesome.
only map you ever see come out for Flashpoint.
But, yeah, I mean, I think
can absolutely tell you that
I think
now.
it's the only like really good map for it, right? Like
Yeah.
Junkertown or
New
which one
Junk
is it?
City.
New Junk
City is just not it. Everyone wants to play Suravasa. Everyone
Well,
likes it.
Are those the only two Flashpoint maps?
Currently, yes.
Yeah. So that or this, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. But
Yeah, everyone's putting time into this map.
yeah, just like learning it, just with different comps. And I was talking about this last time you guys were playing, actually, that like compared to like other points, Flashpoint is very interesting because it's what, like 5 or 6 points in one map.
Yeah, it's
And
you can
kinda
think
have
of
to be
it
quick.
Yeah, you can almost think of it as King of the Hill or Control Point. What
Right.
we saw 2 maps ago.
Yeah.
But 5 of them small, condensed, and you get a lot more fight on points as
Right.
opposed to, for instance, in Lijiang, you might have seen people holding closer
Right.
and not fighting on point. With this, you fight right on point, or you fight just about one team's length away outside a point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting because Control Point, it's like you play the map, you get to 100, then you get the break, and then it goes on to a different part of the map, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like you get this point, and then you have to sometimes run past the enemy spawn to,
Yeah.
you know, like you're like 100 meters away from the next point, which like kind of throws a wrench in the whole thing, where it's like you kind of need those fast characters like Sombra,
yeah, this is a very dive-heavy
Tracer.
map, very
Exactly.
fast map. As you can see here, we're running Lucio and Drunker Queen.
Right.
And you almost need to run Lucio Drunker Queen or Lucio Doom. The FERRIS State here is running. The big ones here are Ramatra and Sombra out from your typical meta that you would see here. Their Sombra definitely puts in work, so I can definitely tell it's in their hero pool.
Their Genji too. Their Genji's been he was the one who was playing Mei, and since he swapped the Genji, he's kind of been checking our squishies a little bit. But
For sure. With him going down, this is a very winnable fight from
yeah, because
either
Ram
team.
goes
And
down, there goes Genji, and now
Yep.
it's a 3v4.
It just needs to be cleaned up. I think here we could see a win come out of Shawnee.
They get one of the healers, but we lose our Tracer. So
Yeah, they're Relax looking like he's fighting for his life against that Sombra.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. The Sombra pushes you, and you start trying
Yeah.
to fight for your life. But
He hits the
gets
right
the
click.
pick off. But now I think it's just him and Civis.
Yep,
versus
Civis has got
Genji.
the reinforcement.
There you go, perfect. That was good cleanup.
Looks like Ramatra's gonna give up point.
Yeah, their tank came back, but I don't think he really wants to throw his life away like that.
Yeah, FERRIS State sitting at 97% is dangerous. We can't really afford to lose a fight here.
Yeah.
Fox looks like he's set up for a big pulse bomb.
Yeah, he's
I'm hoping it comes out on that Lucio, especially with him sitting up B. Oh, it sticks to Moira.
Good stuck. Gets
hit the
the
Genji.
Okay, I thought you hit the Moira as well, but Genji works because like now they're down that one.
They're down
DPS
2.
character.
It would be a
Now
waste
2
for
now.
FERRIS to pop any ults.
Anything, yeah. Oh,
Yep.
but the beat comes out. That
Our
was
beat comes out.
interesting. Was that required? I'm not. 'Cause we were up 3, I think.
We were up 2, yeah.
Not sure, but I mean, it worked, I guess. But I don't think it was really required.
For
But
sure,
we still have 3 ults. So.
yeah, for sure not required here. It's gonna be dangerous position to be going in 3-2 against 4, almost 5 ults here.
Yeah. Pretty much 5 ults, because now Genji's about to get his ult.
Yep.
Next
Everyone's pressing their Q button
There you
today.
go. 3 ults come out, and to be honest, I don't think Beat would have really saved much anyways, but it would have definitely helped, I think. But I think we're going to end up losing this point, and the first point is going to go to FERRIS.
Not entirely awful. While we are down 1 point, we do set up the next point. We are up almost an entire ult with Pulse Bomb coming back.
True.
Throwing it away, going to the Sombra stop. So looks like never mind. It's back
Ooh.
to an even playing field.
Yeah, we have.
Which will be bigger, the blade or the right clicks coming out from our Sojourn?
Yeah, let's see. I mean, that Genji with his blade, so far, all these games that he's played, the Genji blade hasn't been his highlight. Like, he's been a good Genji just because he's able to dive and pick our
For sure.
squishies.
They're Lucio overextending. It looks like Civis might be able to counteract.
Yeah. Oh,
Out
there
comes
comes out the
blade.
Genji blade, and that might.
No, it looks like
Oh.
out came Overclock. Very close fight.
See, there he goes. He gets 2 picks there. Yeah, only Lucio left on Shawnee. I think the first point is going to go to FERRIS here. They're probably going to get like a decent amount of percentage here again, and Shawnee's going to have to fight an uphill battle. But
Yeah, with points capturing twice as fast here compared to Control Point, you're always on the clock.
yeah, and like you see there, B-Sugar going all the way back just to taxi his team because you kind of really need that. Cause
Absolutely, yeah.
Each percentage in this is very detrimental. Like,
Yeah.
it's like half a second tick, maybe even less for each.
Yeah,
percent,
it's
you know?
pretty close to half a second per tick.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at 50-second point captures, which is really
Wow.
quickly.
Yeah, that is intense. 50-second point capture is basically 1 or 2 good team fights. You know?
Absolutely,
Like,
yeah.
You get 1 team kill, and you might be able to get back for that second team fight.
Yeah.
That was one thing I was mentioning.
We finally
where
get the
it's
hack
like,
off, and
ooh,
we get the blow up onto their tank.
But Genji picking off our Sojourn.
We're
but
up
looking
1
kind
right
of low
now.
here.
We're
Yeah,
up 2.
Yeah, we're probably gonna take this point here. We're up 3 now. 4. There we go.
Yep.
That's a team kill, and 88% this time. Better than last time, and they are also looking better on ult economy compared to FERRIS.
Yeah. We just need to make sure that we pop our ults pretty quickly here.
Right.
I'd like to see EMP come out quick and set us up for a fight win, especially with that with their team pushing in. If we can look for an EMP here.
Oh,
Down goes Relax.
yeah, there goes.
Out comes.
Oh,
There,
it pops his
EMP in
ultimate.
response.
Oh, that's interesting. Coalescence also coming out.
Yep,
and
lots of
Civics
Qs
ults.
are being pressed here. It's just a duel of the tanks and the
ults.
Moiras.
Yeah, pretty much. That is actually very true. Both Team Ramatra and both Team Moiras pop their ults, but it seems that FERRIS is able to come out on top there. And
Yeah, Fox going deep into their team.
yeah. That was
Oh, point's not taken yet. That's what he was doing. I thought point was already captured. Not quite enough. We did force out EMP though. That EMP was definitely not required
at all. But I guess it guarantees that point. I think he's just playing for like the long run, where he's like, I'll probably get it back before.
For sure. It looks like we need to save Diesel here just in case that Genji gets a little aggro.
He's pre-firing with his damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Genji is doing a phenomenal job, just kind of doing what the Fox was doing last game with the Tracer. You know, kind of
Absolutely, yeah.
being unchecked and just diving and picking off people when the tank isn't looking. But we see the Doomfist come out.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited with Civis' Doomfist.
Yeah,
looks like a little Sombra bump.
Little Sombra bump. That is.
Oh,
you don't
Fox
see that
might
a
be
lot.
coming out on top of this. While this is happening, Blade comes out.
Blade comes out, but
won.
he's low.
Genji
He's
won.
very low, and he is
Down
he
goes Genji.
down. Yeah, Civis taking out.
This looks like a very winnable fight, especially if Doom. Oh, their tank goes
there
off
he goes.
the point.
And they're gonna try and get this Lucio and Moira out. Oh, the B coming. Interesting.
He comes out. Doesn't look like it's gonna do much here, and they haven't even capped point yet.
Yeah, I'm not. I think if they had point there, it would have been a smarter thing to do the beat, because at least you would get more percentage. But
For sure.
neither team having the point, I think it was fine if he just gave up his life and regrouped with his team.
Absol-
Used it like his beat in a different situation, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Shawnee State winning the neutral fight, even going against the Blade and the B, coming out on top. This is very
Without
great
using any
position for us
ults,
to be in.
actually. So
Yeah,
that's
great
a very positive outcome for
for
Shawnee
sure. It
here.
looks like we're gonna be going into Cola, our Cola versus their Cola from the Moyers here, as we're spectating. Except Civis has it all. I'm excited to see what he does with it.
Yeah. I think he's probably gonna.
Out comes Cola. Out comes our Cola. Just trying to keep our tank alive.
This is going to make it. Yes, there
It's
goes
entirely
Ramatra.
perfect.
There goes their Lucio and Sombra. Shawnee coming out on top again, not using many ults. Again, only Coalescence was used there.
Yep,
Which-
and it goes right into their.
Which might actually
their Cola.
secure this point for them, because now
Just
they
about.
have 4 ults to use.
Yeah.
To, you know?
I think here the ideal would be if we played a bit closer, just
Right.
really prevent them from touching,
Touching
because at this point they might get a touch off.
Right, because they still have 8% and they're kind of close. Actually,
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna go for it.
yeah,
I
they're
think
not
they're setting
gonna,
it for the
they're
next
just-
point,
they're
which
just letting it go. Yep.
yeah, Ferris.
Civis going towards.
We can't see it on spectator overlay. It looks like it's gonna be yellow. It's gonna be Palace.
Okay. I was so confused. I thought for a second he was going to their spawn.
Yeah, they were taking a fight outside of point here.
Interesting. And I don't think anybody.
Civis overcommitting, but he does have his ult to get out, and here it comes.
Oh, there he is. Yup.
Not sure what he can commit off this. Oh, gets the
Ooh,
gets
the
the Sombra.
Sombra. That's a good pick.
Beautiful.
And the Ramatra being hacked.
Looks like
He's
we
gonna
can get
push
that
the
Hanzo out. That Hanzo should die here.
They're diving with the Moira as well.
Oh,
I
he
think the
leaves
Lucio goes
for dead.
down.
Downs.
We lose a Sombra and a Moira, but and the Doomfist goes down, but
I
Diesel
don't think
says,
it's
"I'll
enough
take
for
it."
Ferris State.
Yeah, it definitely isn't. They only have their tank on site, and I think he's gonna try and fall back here. Oh,
Yeah.
he hits Sombra with his right click. I don't think that was intentional, but stops the contest attempt from the enemy Sombra. Shawnee State first capping this, and they're looking kind of good right here with the Doom and the 4 ults that they're
For sure.
about to have.
It looks like this might just come down to another both teams just doing a lot of ult dumping.
Right.
Civis accidentally canceling his punch, it seems. Out comes Dragons. Civis getting
Ooh,
eaten up.
Civis
Down he
getting
goes.
hacked, yeah.
Sombra really putting pressure on him. Their Brig really up in our team.
Yeah.
Not able to capitalize off it. Looks like the play here would probably just be to stall, especially with how down we are, but
Right. Yeah,
is
that's
exactly
Beast
what we're
is
seeing
trying to
here.
do, yeah.
Really great on the trigger discipline for everyone and their ults here.
Yeah, no. They could have easily just, like, Beast could have used his ult there and just try to contest more, but he thought that it would probably be better to just ult dump, like you said, because...
For sure. It looks like we're cleaning it up halfway through, or late way through, but better late than never.
Yeah, that's true. I Oh, Hanzo on the side here might get caught. He goes back to his team, and Sombra probably looking for an EMP here, if I had to guess.
For sure. Yeah. Oh yeah.
For
This
this
is
push.
if this is an EMP. I don't think. If he was looking for EMP, would not want to give himself away like that. He's gonna take the duel against the Hanzo, and
he might get him with that.
Yeah, he
hack.
absolutely will win this.
Yeah.
Down goes to
They're
Hanzo.
2 down, and we lose a soldier.
We
but,
got beat, though.
There's the beat, and there comes out the EMP.
It's our EMP.
And I think they might use. They didn't use Cole, which is a good thing.
Down goes
I
their
think, 'cause
tank,
Diesel was
and
already very low, so he
that's
probably would
Sombra.
have wasted it.
Somber just eating up Civis, but he doesn't care. He's going on their Moira as he should.
FERRIS still having possession of sight here, and he might actually get this Doom if.
Yep. Oh,
Doesn't
down.
get any
Nope.
help.
Somber
Nope,
does
there
not
goes
live here. I think they can get that Hanzo too. Oh, but Civis has to pull back for the Brig.
Okay, they get point here, 63. FERRIS sitting on 99% again, but we still have Cole, and they have
Rally
Hanzo
coming out
ult
from
coming
Brig.
out, and also Briggy ult. So it's going to be interesting to see if we're able to stall them out here, because they're
Yeah,
about to be
very not amazing position for us, but if we can get an early pick, especially with that Moira, we're putting so much pressure on their Moira.
right. There comes out the Cole.
Their tank
Ram
does
goes
not
down.
Their tank not getting enough support.
Yeah, he kind of
Invisible
pushed
Cole
by
coming out
himself
too.
there. That was kind of. I think he kind of threw the point away here. Unless Civis goes down.
Putting
nope.
enough heals on Civis.
Yeah, Hanzo coming out, and there goes their Moira. There goes our tank, but Relax Some New trying to get some picks here.
Look, if we can just
Briggy
look
is
at that
slow.
Brig,
Briggy
perfect.
gets another pick, and that's all of them, I believe. That's second.
Moira
point
going
to
a little
Shawnee.
too aggro, but still getting the kill on the Hanzo.
Yeah, I mean, he
That'll
got
take
it
us to
straight.
0.5.
Yeah, 0.5. That's
Very close game.
Yeah, it was 2-0, I believe, right? And then now
Yeah,
they're
2-0. It's 2-2.
finding their flow. Like I said, that Doomfist, he's been doing really good with the Doomfist.
For sure. If I'd have to say, one of the things, pulling out Diva,
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting. We pride ourselves here at Shawnee being we are an overtime team. And
I have
seems
heard
like
that
it comes,
a lot.
seems like it comes back to our academy team
Yeah.
as well.
Because yesterday we were playing Fisher, and Fisher in Rocket League is like the 4th best in the country right now.
Right. Oh, out comes EMP. Brig
Ooh,
down
the
instantly.
ultimate's coming out. Fox going down though, and Briggy also going down.
Finally putting some pressure on their soldier. We're looking in a good position,
No,
especially
yeah,
with point touch.
we have point here, and they're down 1, I believe. So
They're looking at the
Maybe Diva.
out of mech.
Yeah, I think they might
Sims is
get it.
just hunting her.
does not want her to live.
she does not live
Gets her.
this.
Moira dashes away just in time, but
This is
Shawnee will
punch.
keep possession of
Just
sight
fine.
here. Yeah, but as you were saying about an overtime team, even yesterday when I was commentating, Alex or Rainbow Beats was telling me like we love to kind of like do reverse sweeps and come back almost.
For sure.
And just as we say that, we were down 2-0 in the series and we took it to Game 5. We still lost, but we brought it back. You
For
know,
sure.
like, that's kind of like the Shawnee special right there, where we lose points, but then we also come back. But Shawnee losing the team fight there, but still having 3 ults to Ferris's 3 ults.
For
as
sure.
well. About to get the 4th though.
Really neutral position here. If Shawnee State can run in fast enough, force out any ults, try to limit their usages unless they can
Right.
get that Diva getting that hack was
good
massive.
Hack. Good hack, and they might get her out of mech here. Oh, she gets
Go for
fully
beat.
healed and gets
Not much to do here.
Soldier popped his
The
ultimate. on
Diva's
the
just
enemy
hunting
team.
our Sombra, but it looks like it might be the
Might
death
not
of her.
work the best. Oh, Diva out of mech.
This is absolutely
Moira
huge.
going down. Diva going down.
We just need to limit our ult usage here until the next fight.
Yeah, I think we only used Beat and Cole, which is not bad because we're about to have Sombra's ult.
Our team definitely needs to play up closer here.
Just
Um,
not let him touch.
yeah, for sure.
All right, let's see what they come up with here. 90% here for Shawnee, and if they are able to just hold this off.
Sure, Diva managing to touch point. If we can get her out in time.
Oh, good.
Missing the punch.
This is just a big ult dump here.
Ult fest. We do die with Visor, but every single person on FERRIS' team used their ult.
Ultimate, yeah.
If we
have
can come
2
back in
ults.
time, we'll come back with 2 ults.
It's possible, but it's going to be tough for everybody
yeah,
to come back in time.
We're really going to be looking at here at either, I
Probably
think,
Tracer.
Doomfist or Beastrike getting a touch.
Yeah,
The
true.
FERRIS State has the right idea here, playing close, really
yeah,
trying
like
to prevent
you
the
were
touch.
saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Just not letting them touch and just securing it. I think they might have it too.
Yep. Tracer really looking for the touch,
Yeah, they
not
got it.
getting it just in time.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think B's being the last one to die from no fault of his own kind of would like sabotage their ability to touch there because
Right.
they didn't have the speed boost. They didn't have anybody to really touch there like we needed it to. But here's the play of the game by Ice.
Of course.
Like I was saying. He just,
Ice putting some major work in on Genji
Yeah.
here, cleaning up kills.
he was just diving. He was pretty much playing like you would expect a Genji to play. But
Yeah, for sure.
game 3 goes to
Ferris State University
Ferris,
marking
so
it up.
2-1 right now.
Yep, 2-1 for Ferris State to
Game
Shawnee
point.
State.
Their game point right now. What's
Yeah.
next? Is it
Outcomes next will be push.
Push.
We're more than likely going to be
Coliseum.
seeing either Coliseo or probably Esperanza. Not very
Esperanza.
many people play New Queen Street. No love for that map.
to be fair, but I think we're probably gonna see Coliseo. I think the major population of Overwatch players do think that's like the best push map.
Right. When Esperanza first came out, because when Push came out with the start of Overwatch 2, it was just Coliseo and New Queen Street.
Right.
And with the addition of Esperanza, not a ton of people really took to the map, but now it seems like,
It's growing.
at least for us, it's kind of reversed. We really like playing Esperanza, and that might just play to our strengths because we
Right.
really like dive.
And
It
you
just
have
feels
like
a lot
comp
better.
going into it and stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
it just feels a lot better than Coliseo. And it looks like here we'll be taking a 5-minute intermission.
All right. We'll be right back after these advertisements.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We're back from our little break and reconvening with the team, and we're going to be heading to Esperanza for our push map. As we were discussing, it was either Coliseum or Esperanza.
Yeah, it looked like the enemy team really wanted. I think they were gearing up for a Coliseum match. But with us having that point, it seems like we chose Esperanza. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of that Doom comp.
Yeah. Because he's been confident with it, so I think,
yeah, and he's been playing it well.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah, missed a few punches on that last map, but
Yeah.
you shrug it off. It happens.
yeah, obviously you're not going to be 100% accurate.
For sure.
At least in the rank I play, like Platinum, Diamonds, like
Yeah,
like having a good Doom is kind of hard to like really counter. Like if there's a good Doom and you don't know how to counter it, it's like the worst thing ever.
yeah. On the alternative side, you play Sombra, you play
true.
Mei, you
Well,
play Hog.
You know, in Master, Grandmaster, I can assume, but like when I'm a Platinum, you know, like I'll play a Doom.
No, that's
and
entirely
I
fair.
pop my coalescence and I get punched and my coalescence stops. And
Yeah,
I'm like, okay,
an oppressive Doomfist is absolutely really hard to deal with. Doomfists who are really good are really thriving this season. It's the same with Ball. If you're a Ball player and not a Doomfist player, you play Ball. If you're a Ball player, not a Doomfist player, or if you're a Doomfist player, not a Ball player,
Right.
you play Doomfist.
Yeah.
They're both really good this season. Doomfist is seeing a lot of play at really high levels here. In the, I believe it's called OWCS now, the Overwatch Champion series.
Okay.
While, or at least here in the Americas, in Korea, they've been playing a lot of Junker Queen comps.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm excited to see how it'll shake up the meta now.
Yeah, we got
since the patch today.
on the enemy team at the moment.
They really like playing Ramatra dive.
Yeah, they do.
But they're not playing it very dive. They're just
Kind of.
they have a very hard front line.
Yeah.
They're up around the back. We're looking a lot at them.
Genji already doing his thing, diving.
Yep.
The
Tracer
Sombra.
putting a lot of damage on him really greatly. Gets the pick on him. Seems to get out. Oh, he does not get out.
Yeah, the Moira, I think, dove him as soon as he saw that.
This definitely puts us in a great position that Sombra barely missing that slam.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting to see because when Robot first came out, I honestly hated it, but like it has grown on me, obviously, because you get used to the map. Same with Flashpoint. Like I feel like just introducing new game modes to a game that's this old, always at first doesn't feel good. But the
Farah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
very interesting. I was literally just gonna say they pulled out the bar.
They pulled out Farah. They pulled out. Looks like they are no longer thinking about letting Fox run free.
Yeah,
they are swapping to
they're-
Brig.
They're done with the unchecked Tracer in the backside.
Yeah, having the Farah here, I definitely think it can work for FERRIS State. But with Relax pulling out Soldier, I wouldn't be surprised if he does pull it out mid game.
Right.
He might wait for his ult to come out, but I wouldn't be surprised. And hopefully putting some pretty good damage on that Farah.
Right. This
Looks like the FERRIS State might be abandoning their tank just a little bit.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Not
say
entirely.
like, they're not really.
A lot of rotations for the Tracer.
Yeah.
Now you're tired of Fox.
They yeah, they're definitely tired of him. They're trying to check him up, but
Yeah.
he's still prevailing. He still is able to get that He gets that Briggy. Also tags up the Sombra, not letting him go invisible, which might end up in a pick for the Sombra. There we go.
Yeah, a lot of it looks like our team is winning a lot of 1v1s here, a lot of duels.
Right.
And then just reconvening on solo targets.
Yeah, they're I think FERRIS hasn't really fought on point or tried to contest point at all this so far because they're just getting picked off.
Yeah, I just don't think they've had the chance to with how forward Civis has been playing.
He's just like poking them. They kind of have to focus all their attention onto him, and that gives the whole team a chance.
It'll be pretty dangerous here. Civis having a charge punch.
Yeah.
Looking for Fox, looking for Pulse. Oh, looks like we might lose our Sojourn here. Down goes Sojourn. We take the Brig pick with us though.
I think Ram. Yeah, that's gonna put him up 3.
Yep.
And Civ's just gonna fall back here, try to regroup with his team.
For sure.
With him.
They did use Coalescence and Annihilation, while we had I think all we used. I don't think we even used one.
Anything.
We used Tree a fight ago.
Yeah, last fight, not even this fight. So
Yeah.
I think we didn't use any ults compared to their 2 ults. So
Sure.
that I think they're taking the advice of not reactionally like using ultimates.
Yeah. Oh, Tracer just hunting the Sombra or the
Pharah.
Yeah, the Pharah.
It'd be like that.
Stick onto the Moira. Not able to get her. She did have Fade.
That is gets stunned and
Civis playing dangerous games with the Brig.
And yeah, he's probably gonna go down here because he doesn't. Oh, life gripped out. Very nice. He might just be
It definitely lets them set up another fight. They might be able to get one more touch here before they hit checkpoint. Before the bot hits checkpoint, giving FERRIS forward response. They're gonna have to be fast on it. I think Doom will have touch here.
Yeah, I think they will go to contest this because Relax New also has his ult here, and he's I think he's gonna probably
for sure.
Use it. But
Civis using his instead of opting to use his cooldowns to get out, they get touch off.
Yep, they get the touch, and Cole comes out, and did they get the fast respawn?
They did.
Respawn? They did.
They did.
Okay. So they got the touch just a second too late, I think. But they are, I think, gonna win this fight. Oh, the Fox going down, but I think their tank is about to go down here.
Yep.
And they're about to pick up the Sombra. Ooh, unless she gets away here.
I don't think she does. Oh, well, she might. With that Pharah distraction, I think Pharah will die instead. If we can take a look at Civis's point of view, he opted to leave them.
Yeah, he sees him. He recognized.
He made a great choice there.
Yeah, I saw the charge, and I was like, "Don't do it, man! Don't do it!" But that was a good play by him. Now he's on point.
Great punch.
Gets Briggy less than half. Gets hacked though, so he's gonna get caught kind of naked.
Fox
here.
just harassing the Pharah right out of the sky.
There comes out the
great punch.
Ult. And
Civis might be able to leave. Really waste Annihilation. Yeah, he chooses to leave. Wastes the rest of the Annihilation's cooldown.
Yeah, I think right now they're just gonna try and like distract.
They're with their tank really forward. Okay, he had transformation. He can get out.
Let's see what they go for here. They
have
3 ults.
Civis getting a quick 2-piece off of right into their tank too.
Yeah, gets 2 picks and the tank goes down. That's gonna be a little bit of pushing here for Shawnee.
Yep.
Pharah and Moira coming back as we can see, but
outcomes
not to fully push.
Outcomes are Soldier. Relax finally swapped off the Sojourn.
Yep. I think I'm not too sure about this, but I think Soldier is a better counter for Pharah than Sojourn.
Absolutely.
At least in this rank, I feel like, right?
For sure. Overall, he's just a lot more consistent.
Right.
Instead of only relying on right clicks, you have it's a lot easier to hit left click, hit scan bullets.
Right.
Civis doing what he can.
Pharah ult coming out, gets 2 picks, 1 with the ultimate, and just gets the Tracer.
Looks like our team is just opting to leave. Civis really trying to peel for his supports here, but it might not be enough.
He's barely living on. Oh my God, they managed to kind of get out and regroup with the team though, and
for sure, they managed to get out. The enemies might have gotten a lot of space, but they did use 2 ults to gain that space.
True, they did use 2 ults, and I think Shawnee's really being smart with their ults right now. They're not just dumping.
We're getting a lot of harassment.
There's the Briggy ult again.
Brig, both supports being in there. Pulse might be big. Pulse comes out, gets their Moira. Looking for Brig here.
That Briggy and the hack comes out from Sombra. So let's see if they're able to make something out of it.
Fox
They
instead opting to go for their DPS and managing to get one and two.
Yeah, he gets both of them, and Diesel getting their victory.
Looking back at Civic, he just kind of
inside Malga's ultimate, looking kind of rough, but
managed to live through cage fight.
Yeah, and actually going to win this fight.
That's going to be a big stall on their tank. I don't even think tank. No, tank doesn't get forward spawns.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
If we can
actually going to disorient them a little bit.
Yeah, if we can play fast enough, we might even be able to get a pick right on that Brig. They see Brig. Civ opting instead going for Sojourn. There, down goes the Sojourn. If they can capitalize.
Immediately sees him up top alone and decides to completely dive him, which is what he's been doing so far in every game with his Doom, and it seems to be working pretty well for them. Right now,
Brig going way too far in.
Yeah, he might just get picked off here.
Civ is trying to capitalize on it. Manages to get the slam, misses the punch, but still gets to capitalize. Still gets the kill on it.
Diesel able to help clean it up a little bit.
Civ is
going down,
cycling cooldowns perfectly.
Yeah, right now I think.
Man, he cannot be stopped.
Civis is going crazy with it, and the Fox coming in to clean up. I think right now it's just Sojourn versus the tank and Tracer, but they're both
dangerous
very
to be
low.
playing.
Tracer going down. Civis is alone, but very low. He's going to be chased down by their Sojourn, but he
does live this. If Sojourn over-aggresses here, we might be able to see a pick come out.
Yeah, he just pokes him back and says, no.
You just tell Sojourn to screw
Back off. Yeah.
If we can prevent them, we might be able to keep forward spawns here. Looks like we're opting to instead just take the fight.
Right.
So it's going right in on their tank. He really likes looking at Malga.
By Soldier here. Not really anyone in sight, but
no, but it does give them a lot of space for free here.
Yeah, that's very true. It pushes the enemy team back. I'm basically a Soldier one trick, and I play Reaper, so like whenever I see an ultimate opportunity with Soldier that I think is okay, it's usually when it's like the tank is like out of the picture or like out of bag, and it's just like squishies in front of me, because then I just get like free damage. But that's also another really good way of using it, where you just use it to push the enemy team back.
For sure. It looks like FERRIS is just dumping all their ults trying to get the bot back, but we're just stealing it and walking away with it. And out comes cage fight. Oh, Civis manages to avoid getting in. If he can punch out, nope, he does not live this. But
because I think the Fox got trapped in the Malga ult, and Civis was low already, so I think they weren't really too much here.
Shawnee State having no ults here. FERRIS is going to be coming up on Reaper. They're going to be playing a close fight, opting to pull out D.Va for going the Doomfist pick.
Interesting. That's very interesting. With 4 seconds remaining, all they have to do is take him off point. So
we're probably looking about 2-3 good fights here. Assuming the fight keeps going on. Civis is just getting shot in the backside. Malga getting melted. Fox just going in, picking two off.
That's what he does. But there comes out the ult that
the Reaper. It's not enough. He's unstoppable.
Sojourn is gonna go down here as well
Diesel picking up both the Reaper and the Sojourn kill.
There he goes, and everybody popping off as you can hear. That's,
for sure.
A push win for Shawnee State. I think the first part of the whole game where they were just running away with the bot, that really gave them that cushion to not worry about.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. It definitely, even if they lost that fight there, they would have had one really long, drawn-out fight or 2 good fights.
Right. Just because they didn't have any of that. They didn't have any of that cushion, like I said, that Shawnee did. Oh, I hear the new theme?
It's the cow. Yeah, it's the cow.
Is it out?
Yeah, they just have.
Way.
They just have. Out? Yeah, they just have Cowboy Bebop just on the whole front screen.
Awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, because I saw it like 2 days ago and I freaked out. I was like, "Is this real?
The crossover. Are
they pranking us?" But I'm definitely gonna be copying all of those skins. I don't even play Sombra. But
yeah, as a Sombra player, I really like the adaptation they had done for Ed.
Yeah.
And I love the traversal emote that they gave her, where it's a really long. Think of Widow doing ballet but walking, and that's Sombra's walking
really?
emote.
That's pretty awesome. I haven't seen the package at all. I saw the trailer and I was freaked out because I was like,
yeah,
no way.
They did a great Blizzard did a great job with the trailer that they had put out.
Yeah.
the skins a little questionable,
Really?
especially with the main flagship character. I personally like. I'm in the same boat with most fans where I like 4 out of the 5 skins.
Which one do you not
Unfortunately,
like? Spike?
Spike.
You don't like
No
Spike?
one likes Spike right
I
now.
haven't seen any of them. I've only seen the Ed one because I love Ed and I
Yeah,
love Faye and
yeah,
Faye. But
yeah.
I
They're
saw. I don't play Ash, but I'll probably get it anyways.
yeah.
But
They a few of the comments that I'd seen circling around is a lot of people seem that they really want to just put the hat back on his head
on
from
who?
the
On
trailer
Spike?
on Spike. Yeah,
He doesn't have a hat.
he doesn't. It's just hair and
Dude, come on.
there and I know
That's interesting.
someone I had seen they said I just know that the modelers were crying trying to recreate his hair in 3D and
Yeah.
boy does it show a little bit. That being said, they did release a lot of other things
Okay.
alongside of it. You can get the ball skin for free,
Okay.
which is Ein. You can get the dog, but
No
as a
way.
hamster.
That's awesome. I haven't seen anything about it. I just saw the trailer, so I'm kind of excited to see it. But that's a nice little addition they did to the game.
Yeah.
Like giving the Cowboy Bebop fans a little bit of closure
Yeah,
that they didn't
especially
get from the anime.
yeah. I personally haven't seen too many episodes of it, just a few here and there.
Cowboy.
Yeah, but
Gotcha.
from what I understand, they haven't seen almost anything for about 23-ish years, like
Yeah.
almost over 2
They came
decades.
out with 26 episodes, and then
That was it.
that was it.
Yeah.
And if you do watch the anime, like once the anime finishes, you kind of gotta sit with it.
Yeah.
Like the ending, you for the rest of your
I'll
life.
keep that
you
in
just
mind.
have-
I'll keep
you
that in
just have to
mind.
sit with that ending, and that's all you get. So
Yeah.
just keep that in mind when you watch it. But that's a cool little crossover that they did, just like giving the fans kind of what they want.
For sure. It's a bit of a shame that we actually don't get to see skins in the games, or in the NACE games, because I know a lot of people have a lot of great skins that they would like to
Right.
show off.
Why is that? Is that
Overall, it's to mainly keep the if you're getting shot from way off in the distance, it's a lot easier to see who it is based on their silhouette, based on the color scheme.
right?
Um,
If you recognize this, yeah.
Yeah, I know. In some cases, it's actually a disadvantage running certain skins. I know there's an Echo skin called Vampire Bat,
Okay.
where her head hitbox, it's just a diamond.
Wait, with certain skins, your hitbox actually changes.
I don't think it changes the skin, but it does make the head a lot more easier. It
Just
looks,
to- okay.
it's just
I got you.
bigger.
I
Yeah,
got
it just
you.
looks
bigger
a heck of a
target.
lot bigger.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. That's unfortunate because, like you said, like some people have been playing this game since it came out. Like like,
Yeah. There's
they
a lot of
have
great skins.
yeah, they have some cool skins.
Yeah, some Overwatch League ones.
Yeah.
But you see this everywhere.
Yeah.
Fortnite, COD, they both have like really dark skins. And I know if anyone is really sweating in the competitive modes, you know they're running like pitch black skins so they can hide in
like
those dark
John Wick
corners.
type, yeah.
Oh, you know exactly what they're trying to pull off with that. So I really applaud with NACE just
For yeah,
yeah, as sad as it is, I get
it's
it.
fair.
Makes sense.
It's plus it's not like they're like, oh, you can't use skins at all. If you've ever used skins, you can't play it. It's like
For
while
sure.
you're in the tournament games,
Yeah.
don't do it. It's
Yeah.
simple as.
And taking us to the 5th map now.
What, game mode is it gonna be?
We're gonna be playing on Escort.
Okay,
Playing
Escort
Escort on
seems-
Route 66.
That's very.
Yeah, very Western, very fitting.
Yeah.
This is
Just
Ash
talking
and this is
about-
Cassidy's map.
Yeah, just talking about Spike and Cowboys,
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. What comp are you expecting to see here?
A lot of the times you see, I believe you can see either dive or poke come out on this map. For attack at least. For defense, you play a lot of poke, which you can see immediately by FERRIS with the Orisa, the double snipers, and then even Kiri for the long range 2.5
Nice.
times. Yeah,
Yeah.
the kunai headshots. Looks like we're playing a strange mix of mid to long range or short to mid range brawl
Right.
with the Ramatra and we're on defense. Okay, I can see this here.
We're on defense. I didn't pick that up either. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. The Bastion works here. Ramatra works. He plays down there. Bastion plays up top.
Right.
I think it's gonna be a little hard to play up top if the Widow goes unchecked, and with Hanzo just lobbing logs right up to the headshot area. Our Moira's gonna have to be very careful.
Yeah, I actually don't think they expected that Widow because we haven't seen a Widow Orisa at all.
Right.
And same with the Bastion, but like I feel like Bastion is he's really good, but like if you have people like Widow and they can just pick him off, like it's
yeah. And I think we're absolutely playing to our strengths, which you for sure should be doing. If you can't play certain characters, then it's probably better just to play a more familiar character. The Hanzo putting in work, managing to get our Bastion.
Like,
but Tracer
logs at the head,
immediately.
But
Not
no
enough.
Way.
Couldn't reload in time.
That's unfortunate.
Kiri no cooldowns. Looks like Fox is really looking for it, but just not able to capitalize on it with his team being forced back so far.
Yeah, they're like I said, like Bastion's really good, but if he's not able to, like he just got a headshot 3 times by that Hanzo. And
for sure, we managed to get their Moira. Puts us in an okay position with Bastion coming back here.
Right, and
Tracer right on the flank again.
Widowmaker switching to McCree already.
Yeah. With Cassidy coming out, not
Cassidy, sorry.
Yeah, not a. I guess the Widow realized that she'd be better off putting in more consistent damage than the burst picks, which nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no.
Just managed to just walk their whole team here.
Yeah, I mean we'll take that because that kind of gives them a little bit of breathing space here. But
for sure,
like you said, Cassidy is still kind of a sniper if you're really good with his headshots, man.
For sure, he's really good this season. Even after he did, I believe with the patch, today's patch notes that we're playing on, he hadn't gotten hadn't gotten changed at all.
Okay.
So he's just been consistently pretty good. Although they swapped from Cassidy right to Echo.
Oh wow, they're really
playing a little bit of mystery heroes over there. Yeah. Though I do see the appeal in it. That was Fox is playing that was a bit of an ego duel, if I'd have to say.
Oh,
and then managing to lose the Hanzo getting the instant pick.
Yeah,
and getting the sonar.
I think what we thought about the Widow being unchecked, it's kind of happening with the
Hanzo.
The Hanzo, yeah, he's kind of the one that's not being checked much. Like the Tracer's trying, obviously, but
for sure. But what can you do with logs?
Yeah, he's just hitting headshots at those logs right now. But
yeah, keeping the Bastion here, not an awful idea, not a super amazing idea though. They pop out Kiri, really trying to secure their first point victory here.
Get it. Only one ult to use for them. There.
Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous with Bastion here with how much poke he's taking.
Yeah, I think Bastion's a good play, but like you said, like them playing a more poke strat, I'm not sure how he's gonna fare.
Yeah,
because they don't have an answer for the long range that they're
the real spooky thing here is the man, it's just Fox is not getting any pressure.
He's not able to counter him. He's trying his best, but he's just getting headshot on headshot.
Yeah, Bastion might dying here to Dragon Strike. Oh, just barely missing it.
Just gets lucky enough to be in that.
Looks like a reset's gonna have to come out here soon.
Yeah.
Not sure if we can cap it, or not sure if we can get it.
Wow. And yeah, like the Bastion's just getting picked. I'm not sure it's
the Echo. The Echo stickies. The Echo no fall off for her damage.
Right.
Hanzo just being able to press storm arrows, just sending everything down range. Orisa being able to hit spear and stun him for a second.
Right.
It's a very not great Bastion comp, and we see
the swap come out exactly because with the Hanzo he's just able to shoot logs, and then Echo is in the air and not checked because we don't really have we have hit scan with Bastion obviously, but it's kind of harder to really be able to take out an Echo if you're not
Lots of ults coming out here. We see Dupe, we see Orisa, we see Cola coming out from FERRIS State.
And I was gonna say Tree, but he just swapped Life Weaver.
Long drawn out fight. Civis needs to back off a little bit here. He gets pulled out for it. Gonna be dangerous. No ults to no ults. They're FERRIS State playing for Dragons.
Yeah, neither team really having ults right now. I mean, they're about to get Dragon, but
yeah. Looks like we're just hearing we
got a Genji coming out.
Fox pulling out Genji over the Tracer.
He swapped to Ashe, and then he maybe didn't feel it, and now he's going to Genji and trying to dive the...
He must not have. Oh, looks like their tank, FERRIS State's tank coming out.
Oh,
Fox just cleaning up.
Combo there. He's gonna go for the Echo as well.
He wants his vengeance.
Yeah, he's
pissed.
He's pissed.
No.
Oh, one shot. That is. I mean, he still did what he had to do. He got 3 of them.
He did what he did what he wanted to do.
Yeah. He's gonna have to recover fast here. He's already back and he's gonna be dashing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Hanzo Echo versus the Soldier Genji's a way better matchup in my opinion that what we had going on to start off. just because now we actually have the Genji kind of like
For sure.
checking the Hanzo.
For sure. The Genji checks the Hanzo, the Soldier checks the Echo. Kitsune Rush coming out here from Ferris State. Wow. Not being able to get too many picks off it. Just one Genji for so far. If Civis can get some breathing room, he's not getting anything though.
Orisa pops
Ferris
up.
State putting all the pressure on him.
Yeah, that's very interesting what they're doing here. They're kind of using their ults to just secure the the backline. Ooh, the
nice little
logs
deflect kill.
getting sent back in Amazon Prime package. That was awesome. That's what we like to see, just a deflect headshot.
For sure. First State coming out with Echo Duplicate. We got Dragons and we got Moira Coalescence going up against Shawnee's full suite coming up here soon.
Yeah.
Out comes Dragons.
Dragons out, and that's
not much pressure
not gonna
there.
do anything really.
Civis gets pulled.
Yeah, and now they're probably gonna start popping ults this next fight.
Yeah.
They gotta defend for 2 minutes. Let's see how
Cole
they
coming out,
really
trying to save double support ults coming out from us. We're sending everything. Cole gets out. I think as long as we can get one pick off this without using any more ults, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
Civis
and we
needs
get
to
the
not
tank.
die though.
Perfect.
That's great.
Yeah, they got 3 off that. We used 3 ults. The
They-
Fox getting picked off there, but not really too
Yeah,
detrimental.
Genji will be back soon enough.
Yes,
They
it's
used
weird.
Dragons at the beginning of the fight. They used Cola.
But he almost has Dragon again, which is
Yeah.
pretty intense. That he
Must be
just
putting
used it.
He's probably one of the ones putting a lot of the damage right on
Damage.
Civis.
Yes, he is. I mean, on everybody, like we saw, like he was hitting headshots on the Tracer.
Yeah.
He was hitting headshots.
Blade forcing the duplicate, wasting the entire duplicate. He gets one.
He only
goes
gets
down, but he
one,
did what he needed.
Yeah, he did
Took all the space.
make Echo waste her ult and got the Hanzo. So
Down goes Echo, and this is looking like a good position for Shawnee to be in. If FERRIS builds ults, looks like they're trying to step forward a little bit with their tank ult,
right.
especially since it's coming up online here soon. Down goes Relax.
They might try to. Oh, the Kiriko comes out, but
Kiriko ult,
Orisa ult
Terra
comes out.
Surge. Yep.
Yeah, I think that might be it, because I think we might have used a little bit too many ults
No.
a few fights ago.
Not just yet. If we can swap for touches, we can definitely come back with Coalescence, especially with the
Might get
Zarya.
Tree as well. Oh yeah, Zarya coming out. They
Yeah, we get one
get
touch.
the touch. Ooh, with 2 meters remaining.
Yep.
But yeah, like you said, they're gonna get some ults here, and they're just gonna use them all.
Looks like Ferris State's giving no room to
Yeah.
breathe, just shutting us down with Coalescence, and Ferris State not ending in overtime. This is very dangerous. If Shawnee State ends with overtime,
It's gonna be rough.
actually on Escort, it's not that awful, because if I'm not mistaken, it just goes to 1 minute to 1 minute. If it was on a hybrid map, then best we could do is draw, but forgot that it was Escort, so different rules apply here.
Set, yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see, because
Still managing to push them down to
If-
0.5 seconds.
if it's below a minute, they only go to a minute regardless,
Yep,
right?
if both teams are under a minute, then they'll both go up to 1 minute, whether one gets overtime or one is on 59
yeah.
seconds.
Right. Okay. Got you.
Yep.
So the composition from FERRIS here changing just a little bit with the Symmetra.
The Symmetra. They must be playing. If I'd have to hedge my bets, I'd assume that Symmetra's going to be playing a bit inside of the cave entrance,
Right.
setting up her turrets, or in anticipation of the dive, she might just set them up on gas station and play with her Hanzo.
Yeah.
Play a bit protection detail.
Right.
Looks like Shawnee State is going to be pulling out mid to long range fight.
Yeah.
With the Sojourn Echo, but not doing super awful in their close range either.
Right. It's gonna be interesting to see how they really play around that semi.
For sure.
All right.
Really
here we
curious
go.
to see what Ferris State's goal is here with the Symmetra pick.
Yeah, that I was just wondering, because it's like it's not a bad pick by any say, but like it's also interesting to see
sure.
that they pull it out, because they stick with the Orisa because it was working.
Yeah, Orisa already popping all of her cooldowns. If we can capitalize on the Orisa having no cooldowns, we might be able to just get a pick. It's like Sentry Turrets are just there to apply the DPS passive. Maybe that's what it's for.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout, because it does kind of
versus being really greedy with it.
It does kind of make our DPS play a lot more like conservative,
more passive,
almost. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, like the cave area, she has all her turrets pretty much around the cave.
Yep.
And
although
the dive
getting herself exposed.
Wow, that was
Diesel managing to clean that kill up with the kunais.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Good headshot. Good aim.
Down goes their supports. This is very.
Ooh, Orisa pulling out the triple though.
Tank v tank.
Tanky tank, and here we go. No, now it's down to tanky tank, but. I don't think he has any. I don't think he has any cooldown.
Monkey Civis just had too much health. He's still in armor.
And he was in the bubble, had the armor.
Yeah, a little
he's
dangerous.
Getting melted, but his team is back, so I think he should be okay.
Yep, still getting poked out by that Hanzo.
Yeah.
He can aggress in about 4 seconds once he gets his shield up. He might be able to get that Hanzo.
And he almost has ulti right here too.
Yeah.
With Kiriko. Kiriko might use his with Sojourn.
Yeah, Fox.
Ooh, diving in with
dive.
the Winston. That was clinical. Just
great dive.
Both going in together, picking
Moira
one
having
off.
No fade. Might be their next target here.
Uh-oh. Kiriko getting pushed.
Fox dying here. Sojourn dying here.
Ooh, the Orisa all coming. He might be able to cleanse
unnecessary Orisa, if I'd have to say, but
yeah, I was just I was like I'm not sure what the purpose of that ult was, but I mean, I guess
it secures the fight win.
Yeah, I guess it stops him.
Yeah.
We're looking at 3 ults here. They're looking at 3 ults here. Interesting to see how they're gonna combine it, cause the tree is gonna be really good for when I think Civis is gonna pop his ult and just kind of like get him off point or try to get him off point.
With Monkey's Primal Rage, you can do a lot. Where you just you can almost use it like Doom ult, where you just dive in, use both your cooldowns, and then pop your ultimate, and then just either knock people off, get kills, force them back. Dragon comes out, not doing much, but a little less organized from Shawnee. Set up another dive, not able to capitalize anything, but they do take gas station height.
Let's see the ult. Ooh, Civis going down here.
And Civis finds out why they're playing Hanzo. Still really great, close fight for Hanzo.
Thanks, bro. I had to itch my nose so bad, bro. I was like, I'm not trying to. But yeah, the ults still being intact. They're actually gonna be coming up on all their ults here compared to FERRIS with 3. I would give them.
Yeah, for sure. Out comes Tree. Down goes Kiri. Kiri gets hacked out of her ultimate. That's really huge for Shawnee.
Yeah.
Forces the Moira Coalescence, and it looks like they're putting all their pressure onto Hanzo. They capitalize off it.
They use 2 ults, pretty much get it.
Civis just jumping from enemy to enemy. And it looks like it's going to be a fight win from Shawnee.
Yeah, Shawnee gets it.
Just
they only use 2 ults, which is more than ideal, to be honest.
For sure.
With Monkey and Tree coming out.
Yeah, for sure. Using Tree to placing Tree really deep in there to give your Monkey even more time until he has to pop Primal.
Right.
Is really great.
Gives him a little bit of breathing space too.
Yeah, Civis
switch.
Finally feeling the pressure of the Hanzo come out. Swapping to Zarya. He looks like he's gonna have to. He might have to. He's probably gonna play for himself out here, if I'd have to imagine. He could put some bubbles on Sojourn, but I think he's just gonna play more for himself here.
Yeah, I think especially against the Hanzo, like you were saying.
Out comes Dragons. He farms off a little.
Ooh, that was very. Oh, and he's gonna get dove here. He
is getting
might
dove.
get life grip.
The Orisa just going too far in.
Oh, life grip. There it is. Perfect time for the life grip. In the Orisa ult has 100 charge, so this is
as long as Civis can get out, and a loss here is entirely perfect.
No, this is kind of an ideal situation because he's still getting healed and he has full charge.
Yeah, he is playing a dangerous game, being that far forward, and down
he goes. That was what we were talking about. He was in a good position, but he was just getting targeted by every single person on the enemy team. Which
with him being full charge and just dealing a lot more damage than you would at 0 charge, as you see here, he really needed to stay alive. That way he can just put pressure, say in this next fight here.
Right.
Especially with how close the enemies were playing.
And, I mean, I would give him that he did get 50% ult, which is a good development, but if he stayed alive, I think he would have probably had ult by now, and they would have probably won that fight if he wasn't able, if they weren't all just targeting him. So,
right. It'd be a lot closer than it is now. They probably would have been able to get a pick off of someone. Diesel just channeling his inner DPS, really trying to get that.
He said
really
he's
trying to
like,
get the
yeah, I'm
Hanzo.
sick of it. I'm gonna start doing my thing.
Fox looking like he's trying to set up his EMP. He might. Looks like he almost got poked out.
Does Hanzo's detect thing, detect
So
arrow, detect Sombra and invisible?
Yep,
Oh,
that's
okay.
one of the whole points of it.
Oh, interesting. I did not know
Tree
that.
comes out. EMP came out.
Orisa going down here. 89%
capitalizing
charge.
right off
This
of
is
it.
looking pretty good. Oh, but let's see how they're able to capitalize on this.
Yeah,
45 moment.
Hanzo should die here.
He
Yep,
does,
down he
because
goes.
Fox dives him
Yep.
perfect.
We're looking like coming up on a grab here. Grab plus rail or grab plus Kitsune Rush is either of those combos is a deadly combo for FERRIS State.
I think they might have to dump all of it because
And honestly,
are in
with
overtime.
this coming out, with enemy Kitsune Rush coming out, big grab, he hits 2.
Perfect, and he gets.
He manages to live, and he's on high charge.
He's gonna
This
get.
looks like it's
he's
gonna be
get
a
Orisa as well. And
team fight win for
the
Shawnee.
Hanzo up top.
Yeah, just watch out for the Hanzo. Oh, Civis.
He's completely unaware. Sees a big log go past his head, realizes. But I think that, like I said, they had to use all their ults just because it was in overtime, and they had to get to it. So
Of course, and that does set up FERRIS State for a coalescence. But with this, we might be able to build up EMP and Tree, hopefully netting us positive in the ult rotation.
right, right now, yeah, that Cole is looking a little intimidating, but not really game-ending intimidating. It's
For
just,
sure, with Civis having bubbles on Zarya, he can just bubble whoever gets hit with it. They can just back around the corner.
Right.
They're in a good position as long as they keep their cooldowns up for that.
True, and not. I think the key here is going to be just not get picked and just try to build up ult charge. Because
Absolutely,
I think
yeah.
if they die, it's going to set them
Yeah,
back
which
a couple of seconds.
Out of this, we see Diesel go down,
But they're able to
we see-
swap healers.
Yeah,
so
their one guy with her ult goes down. Tank taking a lot of damage. Both tanks. Orisa having a bit more support, but Tree comes out.
Ooh.
This puts Civis in a great position, which
Yep.
they absolutely capitalize off of.
They have EMP going into here, and I think he's going to look for it.
Yeah,
because
with EMP
there
coming
he
out,
goes.
they need to look at their other
Cole,
two.
though. The Cole saving the. Oh wow, that is so unfortunate.
Down goes Hanzo. It's 3-on-3.
But that's unfortunate because the tank going down there kind of might seal it here because their Orisa's back and it's closer to their spawn. So yeah,
Fox getting another touch. Dragon's coming out is going to be a big old point clear. Civis pulling out the Doomfist. Just not
enough, unfortunately.
It looks like third point or third.
Oh, they still
no. We
contest
get one
by
more,
something, but
one more touch.
I don't think it's going to be enough for anything really. Yeah.
Nope. Fight's not over, or game's not over until it's over, and
but now
unfortunately,
it's
it is
over.
now over. Third map going to FERRIS State.
That's
going to be GG's.
That's 3-2 for FERRIS State, taking down the only undefeated team in Academy.
Yeah, they both teams played really well. We saw a lot of mistakes. We saw a lot of.
That's the shot we were talking about, where he's just on it.
Yeah. Saw a lot of mistakes out of both teams. We saw a lot of capitalizations on both teams. Overall, I'd say they played very well. This was a very, very close match.
Very even. Also, like literally 2-2.
Very even. Yeah.
Goes to game 5 or series. Set
For
5.
sure. Flashpoint going to 5 points. Escort going to almost overtime.
Yeah,
pushing all the way. Yeah, it's.
That was a
game.
good series to watch because it wasn't a blowout, and blowouts are sometimes not really the most entertaining thing to watch compared to this, where it's like, this team has possession. This team has
you're very
possession.
engaged. You're like, man, I really want this team to win.
Right.
They're fighting
that
tooth and
close.
nail.
Yeah.
It's a real nail biter.
But that was our stream of FERRIS State versus Shawnee State University, and I think we'll be coming back with an interview with
we should be.
one
Yeah,
of the boys.
I want to interview.
They had an undefeated season, right?
Absolutely,
So
and it's not over yet. I believe they play one more game next week.
They play one more game. Okay,
Yep.
okay. So yeah, so far they've been playing really good. So I kind of want to see what their thoughts are on this. But we'll be back with an interview with one of the Shawnee State guys, and we'll see you
come
in
back.
5.
Yep. All right, and we're back. Here we have the Fox. A lot of the Tracer, a lot of the Ash, a little bit of the Genji too. So of course I've got to start off with the easy question. Overall, how'd it felt?
The game was really tough compared to some of our other games. I feel like we definitely could have got it if we stopped messing around midway through, because we kept just using too many ults at one point and just a lot
Of
of
course.
simple mistakes we could have just fixed. And
Yeah. A lot of those fights on flashpoints, both teams were just throwing all your ults
Yeah.
at each other. So um, I'm sure it didn't feel super great in the following fights. But you held it down pretty well on the neutral fights where no ults were used.
Yeah.
You guys were winning a lot of those.
Yeah, I think our main issue was just we weren't planning enough. Because we would go in, we would make a plan, and then we wouldn't stick to it.
Of course, that's always very important. Um, I did notice that towards the other matches, you started using ults just a little bit more proactively.
Yeah.
How'd it feel after you guys made that change?
So it was much better. I mean, whenever we decided, like, whenever we made a plan, like, to go through with it, we definitely saw more success in it instead of just every ult going down the drain and then we had nothing for the next fight.
Mhm.
Because I know we started actually coordinating, like, what EMP goes there. We used this ult this ult there. It was just a nice mojo.
Of course. Um, so let's see. What was your favorite map to play? Your personal favorite map?
I quite liked the first map we played. I believe that was Lijiang.
Yep, Lijiang.
It was just really fun on that map.
Yeah,
I personally like Lijiang anyways.
You were unchecked a lot of that time, so I
Yeah.
definitely expect that answer as Tracer.
Yeah, because they did nothing about me that first map. The only time
For
they ever
sure.
like decided to do something was with the Hanzo, which I had to switch because they kept just one-shotting me.
Yeah, no, it's real tough with those logs out there. Yeah, I know Rowan felt a lot of the pressure too,
Yeah.
playing Bastion into on that last map, playing into Orisa, Echo, and Hanzo.
Yeah, we
Very tough.
we really expected them to run the Winston comp again, just the dive, but that's why we had like the Bastion. I played Tracy to hold the bottom there,
Right.
but they completely switched it up with the Orisa Hanzo.
Yeah. What warranted your guys' attempt at running? I can't exactly think of it. What was it? Winston on Flashpoint, like the opening of Flashpoint.
I believe it was just to get back behind them a bit more because their tank wasn't really doing too much to us at that point, so we just wanted to deal with their supports.
Okay. Let's see. See if we got. You got any questions for me?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, you guys got one more game left. Hope to hear good things about
Yeah.
it. Unfortunately, you can't go undefeated this season, but let's see if you can go. Would it be 6-1, 7-1?
I believe so, around there, yeah.
Okay. Still a really amazing record, especially for only your second term as a team.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you guys do next year as well. And if you do any tournaments.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't have anything for me,
Yeah.
I think we'll just close it out there. Make sure to check out our Bear Club. And of course, we still have games going on throughout the week. We've got a few games like theirs next week, which we may end up streaming. So try and come check us out on Tuesday. And of course, any shoutouts for people watching at home?
I don't think anyone's watching at home.
Okay. All right. Anyway, other than that, thanks for watching. Coming and checking out our stream.